U.S. stock closed at lowest since June. Treasury yields spike on hawkish Fed. New York, 21st September. Wall Street tanked in a broad sell-off on Thursday, and investor risk appetite was dashed by worries that the Federal Reserve restrictive monetary policy will remain in place for longer than anticipated. All three major U.S. stock indexes tumbled more than 1%, and benchmark U.S. Treasury yields touched a 10-year peak the day after Fed Chairman Jerome Powell warned inflation still has a long way to go before approaching the central bank 2% target. Interest rate sensitive mega caps led by Amazon.com, Nvidia Corp, Apple Incorporation, and Alphabet dragged the S&P 500 and Nasdaq to the lowest closing levels since June. On Wednesday, at the conclusion of its two-day monetary policy meeting, the central bank left the Fed fund target rate unchanged at 5.25% to 5.50 as expected. But revised economic projections include the closely watched dot plot show interest rates will remain elevated through next year, dampening hopes for easing for policy before 2025. If you do have rates higher for longer, you have more strain on the system and more pressure on the economy, said Thomas Martin, senior portfolio manager at Global in Atlanta. It gives people another chance to say that the lag time for higher rates, which we are just starting to feel, might really bite. We are ratcheting up the possibility that we will not get a soft landing. Martin said economic pressure from higher rates along with student loan payments resuming. The UAW strike a potential government shutdown, higher treasury yields, climbing crude prices, and strengthening dollar. An expected 9% drop in the initial U.S. jobless claims to the lowest level in 8 months play into the Fed notion that the labor market remains too tight, putting upward pressure on wages and the economy is resilient enough to withstand higher rates for longer. Higher for longer has become a common credo among the central bank of the world's biggest economy as global policy tightening in order to tame inflation reaches peak. The headline this morning were quite something when it came to central banks. Parties said all of them were hawkish. I hope you guys like this analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.